I'm act like everything okay. And we live. Hello, YouTube. I am God. It's just me. I have people on their wellness journey, and today we're gonna be talking about tarot. Now, this was a request. This was a request from last week when we were talking about the chakra pools of energy. We left off. If you do not have that course is now readily available on my website. It's called "How to Heal Your Inner Child." The spiritual reason behind why people are sick. And so last week, those of you that were able to be part of my congregation, participating in that live stream, I created a course with it and behind it because I knew it would bring value for the chosen ones, and I didn't want it to get lost in the sauce. And those of you that donated to while I was on that live, I wanted you to rest assured that other people moving forward, they pay their dues as well. Like, right? My time is important as well. And so I'm setting up steps for people to come, because every day, people jump from one side of the alignment chain to the other, so to speak. And so every day people decide to wake up. But nonetheless, today we're talking about tarot. Anybody know anything about tarot? Hey, Tandy, I see you over there. Thank you for being here. Anybody? Happy Monday. Hey, Serenity. Anybody know anything about tarot? What are your questions about tarot? So I'll make sure in this here live that I capture everything. What are your questions about tarot? Are you afraid of tarot? Sneaking at work. You always sneaking, Tandy. Tandy, just be sneaky. I'm going to find out what you do over there. I'm find out who that boss is over there. Hey, Miss Tiara. I need tarot. What do you need about tarot? Your name's got cups up in there. 10 of cups. Oh, okay. Okay. I know about that 10 of cups. What you need tarot for? Oh, she's a teacher. Yeah, you sure are. You often talk about the children, the students. Yeah. Okay, I see. From my knowledge, it's like an intuitive feeling of empathy or feeling of for someone or something. I'm a beginner at tarot, Serenity says. Okay, yeah, I like that. Anybody over here? Is tarot actually true? If so, how is it guided? It's true. Yes, I'm a beginner tarot reader. Oh, okay. How does it work? It's true. It's guided. You gotta, okay, this is very important about tarot. You gotta pay attention to the person. Like, right? I need it for my daughter. I do consultations and tarot readings online on my the link is in my bio, solvetheearthpop.org. Now you got to pay attention. This is very, 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 very important that you pay attention to the person. And that piggyback. Hey Nancy, I see you, babe. Thank you for being here on my YouTube channel. And that goes back to what we were just talking about, the discernment about them people who in them DMs pretending to be like me. Okay? It's about discernment. You got to read that person first before you go sitting over there trusting them trying to read you. You go get a reading from somebody who don't have no flow and chaotic like this person that's entertaining me. And what kind of reading you think you getting? You getting garbage. You getting the knockoff. You getting that they're going to just tell you anything because they just wanted a donation. They can ask you for your money. Hey, I see you, Bluebird. Okay, I stopped. I started getting headaches only on myself. Yeah, Karut says, okay. So very, very, very important for you to know is that the person who is doing the tarot, you got to be comfortable with that person's energy. You have to be comfortable. Now, I'm not to knock off, understand this. It's based upon where you are and where you want to be. Being comfortable there. So let's say, for example, I'm a chicken head. Okay, hear me out. Let's imagine I'm a chicken head and I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about relationships, maybe. I don't know nothing about finances, maybe, right? I choose partners because I want the bag and I'm about mine and I chew my gum and my name's Shaniqua. Nothing wrong with Shaniqua now. Nothing wrong with her. You hear me out. So I'm Shaniqua. I'm about my bag and I don't know nothing about financial literacy or anything, but I'm a tarot reader. And when you come to my live, I got the trap music on, right? Ain't nothing wrong with trap music, like, right? Anybody that comes to Shaniqua Live, though, gotta be way underneath Shaniqua. Because Shaniqua is necessary for maybe homeless people, maybe the crackheads, maybe, I'm serious, yeah, y'all be thinking I'll be joking, but I'm serious. Maybe, the people who on Shaniqua's level, almost, and under. She's necessary. Because Shaniqua could pull him up. But out of Shaniqua's mouth is only gonna be, girl, you better get that bag. Oh, I see him cheating, girl. Let me drink to that. And we sip, And you're just like, if you higher than Shaniqua, you look at her live like, oh no, I don't want to read it from her. Because you know better, right? Get permission of that person. Yeah, you know better. Taylor Nada, thank you for being here. So my point here is you read the energy of that person. So if that person not where you want to be, because energy is transferred, but Shaniqua transferring her energy to the people. Shaniqua lifting them people up to where she at. Shaniqua only drawing the people that's liking on her vibration, the pool that vibe with her. Okay? So get a reading from a person where you want to be, the person that you see that maybe is in a more alignment than you. Maybe you wobbling a little bit. Maybe this person have a little bit more money than you or something. Maybe this here person and figured out a relationship with themselves is the most important one first. And you see them in their flow and you see them and you like their energy and you're drawn to that energy. That's the person that you go to. But you're going to trust yourself though. Because that means you might go run after this live. You might go run and find you with Shaniqua. You might say, oh, okay, Shaniqua was a fit for me. And you go with that flow because she gonna bring you up to her level. And then one day in life, you gonna surpass her and she gonna be a thing of the past. And then you might need a meet. You see what I'm saying? So first of all, it's discernment based upon who the reader is. Then you got to pay attention to how cleanliness or next to God they are. That's very, very important. Because we all on a journey. God is all vibrating at different frequency. So here we go. If you pass Shaniqua level, now you want to pay attention to a person that's closest to the God frequency, like, right? And when I say cleanliness is next to godliness, I mean with their work. I ain't talking about if they got crust on side of their, mouth. I don't mean that. I don't mean their house. But they go hand in hand because as within, so without, like, right? But what I really mean about the cleanliness is the fact that are they cleaning stuff? Like, do you ever see them getting clear quartz crystals around themselves? Do you ever see them with sage? Do you ever hear them trying to clear with sound, clear the energy in the air, the thought realm? Do you ever see them when they shuffling the cards, do they blow on them? Do they knock on them? That's cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Because if they're not doing that, then guess what? Them cards dirty. Them cards dirty. And so they could give you the energy from the previous read or the nasty crumb, so to speak, from the previous interaction from the read that they done gave somebody else who was in a chaotic place. Y'all understanding that? Yeah, Paula Santos to clean the cards. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Y'all understand that, right? So making sure that their energy is clean, that they're vibing on a frequency where you want to go, or they're likened to you already, right? That's very, very, very good stuff. That's very, very important. The next thing that is important is that you pay attention to them when they read for other people. If they're giving the other people a read that sounds like chaos, that sound like it's coming from their chakra pools of energy not being in balance. We talked about chakra pools of energy last week. Then you don't want that. Like, for example, if the read is, girl, he over there cheating, and I guess it's time for you to do your thing. Do your thing, sis. Go over. I see Mike. Who is Mike? Mike wants you. Like, what? What that got to do with your soul? Because these tarot cards are about your journey, your expansion. So inside of the tarot card, these cards gonna always represent you. Just like I tell you all your blood, if you don't have, some of you have this, but the blood type connection course, it talks about your bloodline. We have the 10 of cups over here. Her name is 10 of cups. The cups represents the emotional world. Cups represent water. Think about water goes in a cup, right? In here, they are cup cards, and they're telling you about your emotional world, just like your bloodline. 4 bloodlines, 4 elements: the fire, the earth, the water, and the air. They're represented here on the images of the cards. So collectively, this deck is about the 4 elements and you. You are the fool in this deck. The first card in the deck is going to be the fool. You're on a fool's journey. It's you. These cards about you. Nobody else. You. When you get a reading, it's about you. It's about where you energetically to set your butt at and what life is trying to teach you or show you about you. How do you make the cards yours? Okay, I'll answer that next. So you got the fool. You're the fool in the beginning of the journey. I ain't calling you a fool, right? But that's what it's called. The first card in here, he's calling you the fool. The fool, naive. When you just wake up, that's you on a fool's journey. And then you realize you have all the power, the 4 elements, all the powers within you that you need to crack the code to get to know your God self. All the way when you take over the world, pretty much. The 21st card is like the world card, like, right? It lets you know now that you're different, now that you've evolved, now you're spiritual, now you're the Christ conscious one, like, right? And so with that in mind, these cards are about you. And when you first get you some cards, you want to clean them. You could clean them in many, many ways. That's going to answer this here next question. Is it true that your first set of cards should be gifted to you? I really want some. No, it don't have to be gifted to you. No, it doesn't have to be. If that's true for you, you can believe that thought, but it don't have to be. I was thinking back on my first set of cards. Intervene. When did I get my first set of cards? Nonetheless, I'm thinking, some people gave me cards. Me, thank you, Intervene. Thank you. I went to Earth Odyssey. Oh, thank you. That was really cool. Thank you. My Intervene brought me that whole image of the day that I went to Earth Odyssey in New Orleans, Louisiana on Charter Street. Thank you, Intervene. I went there and I picked out my cards based upon the energy that drew me to the cards. Now we were asking, thank you, Intervene. I appreciate that. So you follow your flow, which one that feels like they're calling you in the store, which one resonates with your heart. Now we were answering rather a question from this person that says, how do you clean it? Okay, you can clean it in any way. You first get your deck of cards, and look, I got a clear quartz crystal. We talked about crystals when we were talking about the 7 chakras, right? And we talked about what we do with the clear quartz. What does clear quartz do? Clean them. Yeah, Lynetta, that's what we're talking about now. Yeah. What does clear quartz do? Anybody? I know that's right. Yeah. Anybody know what clear quartz do? Purify. Yeah. Purify. Clear the energy. So if these were brand new, I just took them out the pack. They've been in the hand. Just think about the energy behind the travel. The person who created it, the machine, maybe the packaging. Then it went to the post office, dropped off. The mailman got it, put it in the box. You picked it up, or maybe somebody in your house went to the mailbox that day. They picked it up and they're like, "Here, this for you." So all them hands been on there. So we're thinking about cleanliness is next to godliness. We want it to be purified, right? So to simply to clean them, you could just blow. If your mind is up to par that everything that you touch is purified, everything you blow upon is blessed and purified. If your mind believes that, then blow and just gonna do it for you. But if you believe more in the crystal, it just depends upon where you are energetically. This is an energy thing. Then you could get a clear quartz and set that clear quartz on there, and you decide, hey, am I gonna let this clear quartz sit over there overnight? For 30 minutes, for an hour, whatever feels long enough to make your mind believe, to make your mind know that, oh, these are my cards, and they're clear. And then after you clear the energy of the card, don't let nobody else touch your stuff. Don't let them touch your cards. It's not no Uno. It's not no Uno cards. You hear? Don't let nobody touch your stuff. I'm getting tired of saying that. Wait a minute. Don't let nobody touch your cards. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Tell them children to go sit down somewhere. These cards ain't to be played with like that there. They're not. So then you put your stuff away. You put your stuff away and you don't let nobody touch it. You don't let nobody touch it. All right? I want to sit down. So that's how you clear. You could also clear with salt. Salt is a purifier too. Salt clears and clears energy, right? Speaking over them. Yes, facts. That's a good one too. Speaking over them. All right. So we got putting salt on top of it. You could actually set them outside if that's what you choose to allow the moon and the sun energy to be, to radiate on it with your crystals around it, with your salt around it. Yeah, you could speak over them. Yeah, yeah. But notice, see how everybody's saying something different? Yeah, yeah, thank you. Notice everybody's saying something different. It depends upon where you are. I set mine in the window with my crystal. I love that. Yeah. Sage is something I have used. Some people, yeah, frankincense, sage, your myrrh, whatever it is that resonates with you wholeheartedly, you do that. You do that. I use salt on my altar. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Salt on the altar purifies. So we got salt. We could also use sound energy too. Now, energy, frequency, and vibration is in everything. It's in the salt. It's in the crystal. It's in you. It's in the sound. That's why somebody is saying speak over it. So that means Tibetan bowls, maybe. that means certain frequencies, maybe. Right? Right. Yeah, your singing bowls. Yeah, your singing bowls. Anything that you could put your hand on, anything that you could put your hand on. No. I haven't created any decks. I haven't created any decks of my own. That sounds really, really interesting. I've seen some people on TikTok that did that before. Created decks. I haven't. No, but that sounds really, really cool. So now we know who to go to. We know, let me cover this. What's happening? It depends, once again, who that person is, what they pulling from. Now, some readers out there reading, and they dark people, and ain't nothing wrong with that. If you in the dark community, go on over there with the dark people. I don't do readings from darkness for chaos. I understand that practice. If I choose to use that practice, that's about me and my family. But for other people, no, I don't. Some people who, because it goes back to where they are. And so you gotta figure out that vessel that you're looking at and what they're operating from. Everybody, we all go out to source, like, right? And all is God, right? But at the bottom, they have these dark workers who do readings and they want to end people's lives. I believe that is necessary, like, right? I believe that they're in alignment because all is God, right? I believe that this here circle of life allows for death, just like it allows for life. I just don't practice that with other people, like, right? That ain't something you want to get in the middle of, like, right? You don't want to get in the middle of fighting no battles with people you don't know just because they gave you some money. Like, what? I had a store put them in a bowl and ring the bowl with the cards in it. Oh, I like that. I like that. That sounds beautiful. Yeah. So you don't want to get in the mix of no foolery with them people as it pertains to enemies, as it pertains to hurting people. Because understand, you the vessel now. You're the vessel. You allowing this here energy to flow through you. Now you sit up there and you sitting up there doing work for people to cause bad. That sits on your subconscious mind. Here's the trick in that. I'll tell you the trick, but I still ain't doing it for you. Stay away from the dark energy, Leo says, and it comes back to you too. 10 of Cups says it comes back to you. But here's the trick, 10 of Cups. Here's the trick. There's always a trick because you God. You can manipulate energy. You're the alchemist. Anybody want to know the trick? Tell me the trick. Write that in the comments. Tell me the trick. You want to know a trick? I'll tell it to you. I'll tell it to you. I'm still ain't going to do it with you. Look, Tinica says, yes, please. Tell me the tricks. The trick is, yeah, they're just a tool. I see you tell me the trick. Here's the trick. And I talked about this a long time ago. Once I was talking about tarot maybe a couple of months ago. The trick is all is mine, right? So if all is mine, the person who's doing the work cannot feel the guilt behind it. Just like we were talking about last week with them chakra pools of energy. You either operating from your heart with being open in love, and if your heart is stagnated, you feeling grief or guilt or something, like something is burdening and pressing on your heart. So if you do work for somebody in the spiritual realm, dark work on somebody, and you sit your ass up there scared, then guess what? That's going to be embedded in your subconscious mind for your judgment day. You got to make peace with it is the answer, is the trick of the trade. And some of them dark workers, they could make some peace. Oh, they could make Master Student 112233. Yeah. Oh, they could make some peace with it. Some of them don't have no kind of guilty conscience whatsoever. They will in your ass. They'll just get your hair at the shop or whatever, just to do anything, just to see if the stuff gonna work. Right? So here's how you make the peace with it, God. You make it all in your mind. You got to cancel out anything. Cancel out. We canceling stuff out. We cancel it out. Here we go. So let's say, for example, I'm Shaniqua, because God is just ain't doing this here. God is just don't have time for this here. Don't mean she don't know, but she just don't just practice this. She just don't. I'm past that stage of my life. I did now. Don't get it twisted. I did. Say, for example, I am Shaniqua, and somebody did me wrong, and I decide that I'm going to, do a little dark energy on that ass. Well, all I got to do is say what I'm going to do the darkness on, cover myself and say no hurt or harm. Is that why Rita said she burned her cars and dark spirits came out of them, using them in that way? Yeah. So if the person do it. Yes, no doubt. So, and I did this here. So first of all, when I do this, let me say this and then I'll get back to the questions. When I do this, I can't have a doubt. I know that I already know. These are the things that I know. I'm a mastermind. I'm a brilliant mind. I know how to work magic. I know this. So they ain't no wobble in there. These are the things that I know. I was born into this. My bloodline is this, right? This gonna work. So you walk in with that kind of confidence. But you're gonna make sure that you're saying it or using it tactfully, because you don't want nothing coming back over here. So you're gonna protect yourself. You're gonna say, not unto death, if you don't want this person to be ended. You're gonna say to protect this here person's, children or your children, or however you want, whoever you want to survive your wrath. You gotta have all. If you if you go think like this, you gotta go all into this here. You gotta make sure you cover this and this and this. It's almost like the mastermind of getting away with the M word. You know what I'm talking about, right? So anyway, so you say what you're gonna say. You know that you're powerful enough to have this done, but no harm to right? Now be careful who you sending this here to, though, because if you let me put in this here little disclaimer. You go messing with a witch if you want to, and you don't know. You go messing with somebody that's protected, and you don't know what you're doing. You just a newbie at this. Girl, don't do it. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet till you know. But to cancel it out, to cancel out the so-called, this is what they call karma coming back to you. You got to make peace like this here. No harm to them. No harm to them and no harm to that. You protected everybody. And you say why, your intentions. Your intentions is how you get away with it. And listen to how I say it. And this is for the greater good of them because of da 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 da. And this is for my greater good, for my advancement because da 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 da. You see what I'm saying? You make it intentional for the greater good of y'all. It's almost like you go into the principle or God and say, God, I did it because of this. God, you would have wanted me to do this because they wasn't advancing in their soul, and so I had to send them this. And because I did this, God, okay, because I did this, God, I also advanced in this here area because I was a child of God, so to speak. You get that? Karu said, check the spiritual ranking. Yes, definitely. Justifying it to the creator of all things. Yes, I like how you put that, Leo. And then guess what? So then now on Judgment Day, when you judge yourself, because this is collective consciousness, and you really just gonna circle back and judge yourself based upon your consciousness, looking over your life in your shoes and in the lives of others. And you're gonna be trying to see if you were righteous. And if your heart is heavy and you have guilt, like, oh man, that day that I had did that spell, why did I do that? Oh my God, I know I shouldn't have did that because it made me feel some kind of way. Well, guess what? Now your karma, it's time for you to serve it. Because you reap what you sow. So make it, flip it like you've been sowing some good stuff for everybody in mankind to evolve. Can I DM you a question? Okay, cool beans. I understand. Yeah, you can send me a question. Let me see if I'm logged in. What you don't want the people to know? You don't want the people to know? Okay, I'll be discreet with it. But yeah, I don't. Let me see if I can go in here before I go on with some more yeses. Let me see if this here thing will open up if I'm logged in on here. And then I could take a question and nobody annoys you because I'll just flow with it and just answer it. Let's see. Inbox. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Y'all tap the screen. Y'all tap the screen and share the live. It's offering time. Those of you want to donate to my Cash App Goddess Just Be. I'm giving away tips and tricks on tarot. Cash App Goddess Just Be. It's offering time. It's offering time. Thank you for the donations. Let me turn this volume down. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, I'm in my TikTok. Let's see. All right, yes, I'm in TikTok now. So if you have a private question that you want to ask me, I'll be able to see it because I logged in. So y'all can send the questions in my DM. You can send a question in my DM if you don't want to say it here. Anything else? Let's see. What is that noise? Sound like somebody sleeping. That's my noise sounder. That's my noise sounder. It's my noise sounder that I have on. Miss Monique, one of my supporters, bought it for me. Thank you for the offering. And it's the sound of this here, but I have it on the machine. That's what you hear. Nobody else knows. Is this sound? The sound is good energy. Sound is good energy. Oh, it's getting hot up in here with all these darn lights. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? You hear it? You hear it loud over there because that laptop close to it. Yeah. Tuning forks. Goddess, I enjoyed the reading. I'm implementing the tools you gave me. Oh, hey, TT. I see you, TT. Yes, implement them tools, baby. Implement them tools. Let's see. I love the ring stick. Yeah. Is it true that you shouldn't pull tarot cards for yourself? No, that's not true at all. No, that's how you start. So are there any beginners? Anybody over here beginners? Beginning tarot readers or readers or people that want to get some tarot cards? Okay, that's not annoying. I was like, what is that? Oh, okay. No, that's my little ring stick. So if you're beginning, okay, good. If you're beginning, what I would suggest, you go to the store. You find you a little crystal store or something out here. Thank you for the offering. You find you a little crystal store or something out here where you could go and you could find some cards. If not, you could do it on Amazon, but pay attention on Amazon too. It's the same thing. You're looking at energy. Pay attention to how your energy feels on Amazon when you see the card. The type of card you're gonna get energetically is gonna be an expression of you. Mine right now that I use is this here particular deck. And and it was I was drawn to this particular deck because of the simple fact that it looks magical, it looks divine, it looks powerful, like, right? And that's an expression of where I am, because I really don't need cards to do readings, like, right? So that's why I love these, because it represents me. You might be in the 11:11 time in your moment of life where you like cards because they have 11s on them, or angels, or hearts, or wherever you are. It's gonna tell you what you're vibrating or radiating in that moment. And so when you get your card, you clean your cards when you get home. You clean your cards when you get home, and then you begin to talk to your inner being, your spirit, your guides, your ancestors, whatever you call them. And you say, show me me. Show me in these cards. And you begin to pull cards every day. And that's when you better understand it, because you're going to get a book inside of it to tell you, briefly what it means in the book. But you want to develop your own meaning. You want to sit there and you want to look at the cards yourself. You want to gather information yourself. So the King of Cups is this here card that's right here. And so you want to look at it. And so when I look at the King of Cups, I look at a mastery level of a person with that mastered their emotions, like, right? Because the king in the deck is going to be higher level, mastery level, right? The cups in the deck is always going to talk about my emotions, like, right? And so if I am the person that I pulled this card on, I know me already. You gonna know you already. So in knowing me already, and I see this here King of Cups sitting in a chair, now spirit is going to, or your gut feeling is going to talk to you while you're looking at these cards. And so being that you know two things, that there's a king and there's cups on this here card, and he's, well, let's say three things, and he's sitting down. Now you're creating kind of like this connection with your inner being, and the inner being gonna begin to fill in the blank of the story. So you was always on a level of this here mastery of getting to master your emotions, and you've arrived. And now, since you've been through da 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 da, now you're the King of Cups. You have the mastery level of your emotion. Now you're back to sitting on your throne. Job well done. And you make this personal, like a personal reading every day, one card, so you don't overwhelm yourself. One card every day, and you hold the momentum of this positive affirmation in your life, that I have arrived, that I have mastered my emotions, that all things will always working out for me. Even if I were to get the card that was the first card, the Fool card, dang, I'm at the beginning of my journey. I looked around, there's more adventure for me. I'm the fool. I'm the fool that don't realize that I have everything that I need, all the tools that I need in my journey. You make it a personal relationship. You make it a habit that you pull, because this is when you pull for yourself. This is you learning how to pull from other people, and then you branch off when you know a little bit. When you intuitive a little bit more, you branch off and you start saying, hey, for free with your friends and family, your neighbors, whatever. Hey, could I pull a card for you? If you don't mind. Now you asking them people permission. You don't just go, here, this you. Nah, don't cast your pearls amongst the swine. You ask them people permission, and then you allow them, to talk or whatever afterwards. And you keep on doing that. And then you get stronger, you become more confident. You tell them how does it resonate with you. Because the energy is all energy. What is going on in these cards ain't nothing just happening. Ain't nothing. So you figure out what's happening. There's nothing that just happened. If I pull this here card for one of y'all right now, and I say, hey, so-and-so, this is for you. Yep, this is for you. This temperance card, that means this matched your energy. Because I would not have been able to pick this thing up. So you can't get it wrong. You can't get it wrong. When spirit knows that you talking to TT, or you talking to Tangela, or you talking to da 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 da, and you pull a card, then that's the spirit made you, the forces in this realm made you pull that card. And so you go ahead and you tell him what the heck is on that card, and you be confident in it. Get that idea that you're going to get it wrong out your head, because you don't get it wrong. There's something in that for you. Y'all get that? Can I ask a question? Yeah. I can see you. I got the computer way over there, but I can see, yeah, ask a question. Much love, everyone. Yes, ma'am. Do I need to clean the cards daily if I am reading for myself? You still want to clean it. Yeah, because that's your energy from yesterday. Yesterday, you might probably was sluggish. You see what I mean? So cleanliness is next to godliness. We take, I'm not being ugly here, but we brush our teeth every day, like, right? We wash our face every day, like, right? So we want to clear up the old. So, we shower every day, like, right? And so we're cleaning with water, purifying ourselves, just like we constantly need to purify these cards, even if they're yours still. Even if I still clean mine. I still clean mine. Now, these right here, I clean these out of respect for the people that I read for and that see me, because I hold myself accountable to show you all what a cleanliness is. But these cards actually are designed based upon my rules. These cards are actually designed because they're black, because they're powerful and they're black, they're gangster like, right? That to absorb and become more powerful as I keep energy in them, as energy is stored in them. It's almost like the black hole. Things get sunken into it. It makes them more powerful. But when I'm live and working with other people, they don't know that. So I clean them for them other people, like, right? I clean them because cleanliness is next to godliness. Go ahead. Shangan, I can see it. I just pushed it over there, but I can see y'all questions over there on YouTube. Yeah, because I get nervous reading for other people. But you, about the spread. Okay, I'll get on that next, Karut. Hey, I see you over there, Lioness. Thank you for being here. So you won't get nervous reading for other people when you done read so much for yourself and you know everything about that deck. It's almost like you remembered it, because, like, okay, let's say for example, I pulled this here. This is the Pentacles, right? Pentacles gonna have to do with your behavior world, right? Something you got to do, like, right? And so in this here particular case, this here Four of Pentacles is representing instability in the structure. Something has to change in the foundation of this person's life. If I was doing this for somebody else, like, right? But what if I pulled this card for myself when I was sad and I was crying one day and I was wobbling? I'll remember this card because I remember the fact that, that was when I didn't have stability and I didn't have foundation. I remember when I was there. So now when I pull it for another person, being that I have a relationship with my card and we go way back and I've been pulling for a long time and I've conjured up energy and I remember my sunken moments, when I pull this, I'm like, they're where I used to be. And you could tell them all about, because when you in that place and you ain't set a healthy foundation, you're going to wobble in life. And so life is calling you to do something with your energy so you can stop wobbling. Life is calling you to build a solid foundation. You see what I'm saying? So that'll stop you from being nervous, because you done sat with yourself, with your cards. You got to get the most important relationship with self before you do anybody else. All right? Okay, that makes sense. And you ain't gonna be nervous. You ain't gonna be nervous. And here's some tricks for you if you are nervous when you first branch out, or if you want to do this here kind of stuff online. I'm still waiting on that question over there on YouTube. I don't see it yet. I see you, YouTube, but I don't see the question. Here's the thing you can do if you were wobbling. Thank you, Naveen. If you were wobbling, here's the thing you could do. You can write little. You can have like little sticky notes, or when you go live, some people, believe it or not, some people when they go live, they'll probably have their little notes or whatever, and they'll put their camera down. They'll put their camera down so you can't even see their eyes, like, right? They'll put their camera down so you can't even see their eyes. But they'll have their little cheat sheet, or they'll have their cards, the little booklet that comes with it. They have their booklet readily available. So because you can't see their eyes, then they go into their booklet, like, right? They do it all the time. When you be seeing them spreads on the table, and all you hear is a voice, or you'll see them maybe putting prop. Like for me, if I was to prop it, I could very well be reading. If I was to prop my camera and have y'all just seeing this eye, and I'd be like, hey, TT, who wants to read out there? And I could see the card, and I could look at a note and be like, yeah, if I was a beginner. So you could do that as a beginner. There's ways to manipulate it, but you want to be able to get into your flow though, because you cold when you in your flow. Because when you in your flow, you ain't worried about reading a piece of paper. You listening to your inner being, which is giving you intuitive knowledge. Because the book is going to tell you the foundation of, going from the food all the way to the end of the world, the world card. It's going to tell you the whole story of the food, but you want to create from the divine. You want to create from your right side of your brain, from the God brain. You want to go in the Akashic records and tell them the real, not a book. And that's when you get really cold with it. That's when people flock to you. That's when you get booked. When you really could go in the Akashic records yourself and be like, oh no, you got this from this. And in your past, this was this. In your present, this is this. And in your future, this is going to be this based upon your energy that you emit right now. If you want to change it, you got to do this, this, and this. And the people will feel more refreshed and more satisfied with your reading than you reading out the book. This book that say 4 means stability. And they're like, what? Stability in what? Like, what are you reading? It comes off as a read from a paper more than a reading about their life. And you don't want to be like that. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to be like that at all. That's not a good place to be. And so a spread, there's so many different spreads that we can do in physical reality. When I do spreads on my lives and stuff, on the paid ones rather, I do spreads like past, present, and future. I do spreads past, present, and future with these black cards, so they'll show me the energy of everything. And then on these here T cards, I like to do a spread, and I like to share with people the different energies to come. Like today, we're about to embrace into this new month. So I will put May, June, and July on a so-called spread with these cards to read the energy of what's to come after they got their reading. And so different spreads are really cool, but you want to get good with your inner being, asking your inner being the right questions. And you don't have to do all of the spread. Inner being, show me inner being, show me past, present, and future. So that's what I'll do. Show me past, present, and future right here, back to back. This is this person. Let's say this person is lioness. Show me lioness. Show me where there's flow in lioness's life. Show me where there's chaos in lioness. What does lioness want from me today? What does she need to hear? So if I'm asking the right questions, then the card's going to have to reflect that, because energy ain't going to lie. But I'll have to be confident in these cards and have the ability to read these cards with flow to Miss Lioness, to tell her exactly what she came here for. And this is more rewarding than anything, when you know how to ask the right questions to your inner being. Yeah, I really want to be able to. Oh, I missed that one. Let me go back. Did I miss something up here? I really want to be able to really pick up on people's energy and read it. That's how I want to be. How can one achieve that? I use numerology with tarot. Yes. Okay. So using numerology with tarot is important too, because they have a number on the cards too. So I use the number, like this particular card here. Okay, I was just making sure that they wasn't stagnating, because I never got the question. Like this particular card, every card has a number on it. And so if you know numerology, you could actually put 2 and 2 together with numerology and tarot. You could, if you know numerology, that's what make us even more seasoned. Because I know numerology, I know astrology, I know blood type connection, I know tarot, I'm a seer. This is something, as a blood type B, the more spiritual people, we have this in our bloodline. We know all this here stuff without these cards, without, fooling around with that. We are Norse by blood first. So it's been in our blood. We always want to be a little witchy. We always want to play around with the darkness and figure out how to get to the light. It's just in us innately. So when you can do that, that makes you amongst the best ones. That's why I was telling y'all in the beginning of the video, I ain't gonna be in nobody DM. Because if anything, if I wanted to, not that I'm putting this energy out, but if I wanted to, I could use my superpowers by being a seer, my thought, to draw people, to make myself get more people to want to get a reading from me. Hello? When you get to this level, you're the magician. When you get to this here particular level, so you can draw people to you. You don't have to be in DMs. Hello? Did y'all catch that? Because you're manipulating the world with your mind. You already got a whole inner being talking to you. Ask your inner being the proper questions and the people come flocking. Oh, your whole gift. Yeah. If you get a reading from someone, the reading was totally off, unexpected. That means what? If you get a reading from someone, the reading was totally off or unexpected. That means what? If it's off or unexpected, that means, because everything is about you. Honestly, that means you went in there doubting the reading. You went in there not trusting the reading. And so your word can't come back to you null and void. That means you shouldn't have never got a reading from that person or any person if you was going to have that doubt. So you're God, remember? You're sitting on your throne, remember? And God's word go out and it can't come back to him null and void. It has to go out there and accomplish. So you sent the word, a negative word, saying this crap ain't real. This ain't right. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. This was in your subconscious mind. And so the reading had to show you that. It had to show you that. However, so that's when it's off. That's when it's off. It's off because you was not off. You were wobbling with your thoughts about the reading that you requested. If it's unexpected, same difference. It was unexpected. Unexpected. It's all energy. You putting it out there. You putting out there. Not to downplay anybody that's out there phony. I get it. They got some people that don't know what they're doing. I get that. But in order for you to be in the mix of the company of the people that don't know what they're doing, you had to be sending a signal that readings ain't real. It's bull crap. And then life had to show you that it was bull crap. So you stumbled upon somebody that was giving bull crap readings because of your mind, your thought. Y'all get this here? Because you're the alchemist. Even if the reading you didn't like, let's say, for example, you reverted that and you said, I didn't like my reading. Well, guess what, Neo? You the one. Didn't the oracle, a blood type B that Neo had to go to like me, the oracle that people go through for readings? Didn't the oracle tell Neo, no, man, no, kid, I'm sorry. You're not the one. But what Neo did, the oracle gave Neo a reading. Neo in his mind could have been like, man, I wasn't expecting that. You know why? Because Neo went up in there doubting himself. So shall it be, Neo. Neo then changed his mind. So if you don't like the reading that the oracle give you, you still have the power to manipulate the energy because the power is always in you. You and your simulated environment is going to be the operating power. So Neo went out. Morpheus' life was on the line. Neo was like, gee, I am the one. I must save myself and I must save Morpheus. And he turned the reading into being that he was the one. So manipulate the energy because the power is all within you. But readers give you readings based upon the energy that is present right there. Remember that. So when Neo went his down ass, remember he was in a car before he went to the oracle? That's the thing I believe in readings. I love to get them. Just was all, okay, that's cool. But check this out. Remember before Neo went to the Oracle, he was up in the car and he was asking everybody else, "Hey, what did the Oracle tell you? Who is she?" He sounded like he was wobbling a little bit, right? When he got that, he got a reading that was just a little off, like you saying, just a little off. Like, oh, I'm surprised. No, you're not surprised. That was your doubt that was up in there. Your doubt had to show its face because what's done in the darkness got to come to light. And then he transformed the energy. You see how that go? Hey, Big T. Hey. Let me see what this is over here. Y'all not talking over there on YouTube. Let me see. Maybe off topic, Queen, but do you know a good book for the universal laws? Well, the universal laws are readily available online. That's something that you really could Google. I never read them in a book. No, I never read them in a book. My guru, before he passed away, he gave me them written down on a piece of paper that he had printed out, but it wasn't part of a book. But the universal laws are readily available on online. I when I was in that place of my journey, I was more into The Alchemist. A good book for that was Alchemy for Dummies, and transferring the energy of whatever the law was saying. Because I was trying to learn how to manipulate the laws, like, right? Cheat codes. That's what I was into more than anything. Cheat codes. That's how I know about the law of karma and how you could cheat it so that things won't be coming back to you as it pertains to what people be calling karmic debt, contracts. No, you can manipulate that too because you God. Hey, beautiful woman. Yes, greetings. Anything else? Good afternoon, guys. Will you be uploading your videos on the chakras on YouTube? No, Lee, I'm not. They're available on my website. They're available only on my website as a full course. The link is in the bio on my link tree or on my official website. And it's called The Spiritual Reason Why People Are Sick. Healing the 7 chakras, 1 chakra at a time. And I left that behind for the chosen ones. You can purchase that there on my website. If not, those videos are not public. I'm taking notes. You taking notes? Oh, okay. I was just checking. All right. Any other questions on tarot? I'm curious about this. Are there any blood type Bs? If you know your blood type, how many blood type Bs are up in here? Could you type a B up in here? Type a B on the comments if you're blood type B. Will you say makes sense? Could have been my mood. It's definitely, I'm just being bluntly honest, it's definitely your mood. I'm telling you. Okay, you're welcome. Any blood type B? I see TT is one. I see Miss D is another who's asking them questions. Any other blood type Bs? Blood type B. No, just 2? I'm surprised at that. I'm very surprised at that. That's cool though. So innately, just to let you know, you are these so-called witches that we talk about. You are through bloodline these really, really powerful tarot readers. Any I was looking, this is my right arm, just in case you don't know. A positive. Oh, A. We got some A's up in here. Okay, Lynetta, A. 10 of Cups, you got A too? Okay. That's pretty cool. You're Earth people. But any of you all, oh, there they go. Oh, they got some A's up in here though. Oh. I know them O's up in here. So any other, wait, O's. Any other A's up in here? Any other A's? I'm curious now. Any other A's? Let me see. A? No more A's? Okay, O, go ahead, O, because you can't keep them down. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. That's the man of knocking guns right there. Where them O's at? Look at these O's. Look at them O's. They was like, what you gonna call O? 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 That's the man of knocking guns right there. From the beginning of time. Ooh, ooh. There's some O's in this house. Certified gods. 7 days a week. Oh my God, look at they putting up the faces, the alien faces. Sparkle put up here. The O's, or the A's, they're Earth people. So their superpower is going to be dealing with mother. Talking to them trees. Y'all can find y'all power over talking to trees. So the behavior world represents you in these cards. In this tarot deck, it's the behavior world. So that's going to be the pinnacle cards. And I'm talking about the A's, the pinnacle cards. That's you. That's what you got to master. That's your chain of command of mastering the pinnacles. Those are for the A's. I already talked about the B's being brilliant mind. The B's in this deck is going to be represented as the swords. The swords in this deck. The swords in this deck represent the thought world. The thought world for the B bloodline is how they could finesse. Remember, I told you, I'm going to see, I don't really need the card. Remember, I told you that the thought, I could think something up, and so shall it be. Because once you perfect your gift, your element, you are a force. You ain't nothing but the avatar learning how to bend or learn all 4 of the elements. So the A's, they're earth, grounded, talking to trees, behavior world. And O's are fire. O's are gonna be fire, the fire element. So this is why, you know, they have the highest amount of hydrochloric acid. They're about embodying. They're about embodying a certain image, a certain frequency. They have this massive passion in this power, right? So the wands in this deck is going to represent the O's. The O's in the deck too. The ABs, they're representing the water. They're the Christ conscious one. In the deck, they represent the emotions, the water. Be water, my friend. It's a beautiful thing. Y'all got that? Y'all got that? Yeah. The A's, B's, O's, all of us represent the body of Christ. I think I missed some comments over here. Let me bring this back down. What I missed? Just got here, been in a meeting. Hey, Robert, thank you for being here. I love you so much. Eric said, I love you so much. Love you back, babe. So speaking to the weather, that's a part of the earth, right? Speaking to speaking to mother. Speaking to mother. Yeah, the weather is part of earth. Yeah. But mother as it relates more or less to them trees, though. Mother as it relates to going outside being barefooted, though, is what I mean. Mother as it relates to, so your superpower. Wait, y'all about to get some good stuff. It's offering time up in here. Y'all liking this live and sharing this live? Y'all make sure y'all like the live, share the live. I'm about to share something really, really good for y'all. I'm about to share y'all with something really good for all 4 of the elements so you can know this about yourself. Y'all make sure y'all share the live, tap that screen and share the live. The person that asked me about the DM, I ain't getting no darn DM. I'm about to stop watching that. The person over here that asked me for a question, they ain't never even asked a question either. So I'm about to stop watching that. It's offering time. For those that are new to me, I am Goddess Just Be. I'm a seer. I'm a blood type connection catalyst. I help people on their wellness journey. Make sure you sign up for my newsletters on my website, saltoftheearthpub.org. It is offering time. Cash App Goddess Just Be. Cash App Goddess Just Be. If I'm gonna sit up here and tell y'all these gems, y'all gonna give back as I give to you. My Cash App is Goddess Just Be. Cash App Goddess Just Be. It's offering time. I'll wait. And then after the offering time, then I'll do the bloodlines one by one and give you some information about a power and how you should manipulate your power and use it to get more out of your readings, out of life, period. I'll wait. It's offering time. Let me see if I could get over here. I heard the thing go off. Thank you, Intervene. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Yumika. Thank y'all for the offering. I appreciate y'all. Cash App Goddess Just Be. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Dewana. Okay, so here we go. Which one we doing first? Where do you, Dewana and Keith at? Which one are you? Which bloodline is that? I'll do that one first. Where you at? I just tapped in. Greetings, everyone. I wish I had. Oh, okay. All right. That's Dewan. Okay, both of y'all O's then. Okay, well, we're going to do O first. Thank you for the offer. So for the O bloodline, pay attention. The writing is really on the wall. First of all, if every last one of you had your blood type connection kit, the course, you would know all of this and more about your bloodline. This is just the surface of what in detail on my website, it says there is power in your blood. That is a course so you could get to know yourself, God. It's called the Wokest F Blood Type Connection course. There is power in your blood. So pay attention to how life is with you. We're gonna get into the logic side of this O bloodline. How are you perceived when you walk up in the room? Tell me that. Help me tell you about you. Thank you, Tanzela. I got two Tangies up in here. How are you perceive blood type O when you walk up in the room? What do you get out of other people? People, what they told you about when you come up in the room. I told you about when you come up in a live. I egg you on in my live. I tell you something about your presence when you come in my live that I know you hear, right? All eyes on me. People look at me differently, especially animals. I'm noticeable. Yes, hey Jay, right? So pay attention to that. Life is showing you all the time, blood type O. So you in these cards, you're representing an embodiment of a being because you represent fire. You're fire. This is why people tell you that they feel threatened or intimidated by you because of your aura. You represent fire. If I walked up in a darn room and saw something on fire, I'm going to look at that thing and be like, is everything okay? If I was chaotic with my emotions, I might yell and run. Oh, there's a fire over there. You getting this? Christ consciousness, when you rise your vibration in relation to the David Hawkins scale. Okay? So blood type O, your superpower is in the fire. These cards are showing you that. And once you learn in these cards your elemental force, which is fire in the physical reality, and manipulate being able to embody your beingness, you win. So yeah, I told you were like Anunnaki gods. So how could an Anunnaki god, a freaking giant with fire energy, get to know its superpower? It understands that it's freaking fire, that it'll tear something up. So if I didn't know that prior to me just saying that about you just now, for your Cash App, does it have the same name? My Cash App looks like this here. Yes, that's my name. My name, Brigitte. My image looks like this, and the name is Brigitte. This is my logo right here. The image looks like this, and it says just be. My name is Brigitte. And so, thank you for the offering. I appreciate you. And so if I just found out a couple of minutes ago, wait, this lady online telling me that I'm from an Anunnaki bloodline. Okay. In these cards, I'm represented in these cards as the fire element. She's telling me my elemental force is fire. Shit, I got so much of fire inside of my gut. I got the most hydrochloric acid. I love being outside. I love working out when I'm in alignment with my avatar. I ain't know that. But because I know that now, even if I had low self-esteem before, this lady just told me that, I'm going to embody this thing. I'm going to walk that walk. And so that means my superpower get ignited when I learn how to embody that thing. So what do I want? I want to be the director of this here establishment. I want some more money. I want that. She told me I have a superpower of fire. So if I embody it, then I'll become a flame in that area of my life. There go your superpower. There go your superpower activated. So how do I embody it? I feel like I'm there now. I put on a role, I walk around, I think that thing up. I look in the eyes of the other colleagues and be like, hello, I'm your new CEO. You are beneath me. I say that in my habitual mind because I done embody that thing. They already feel my energy. Now I'm putting my energy on 10 because I'm going to embody my success. I'm going to embody my health. I'm going to embody my relationship. My superpower is embodiment because I'm the fire force to be reckoned with. Y'all hear me out there? Oh, I hope y'all, because let me tell you, I call up in this room a blood type O that's younger than you, my son. Now I'll show you how that thing go. You hear me? I will call him up in this room. He show you how that thing go. I'll be like, boy, okay, God. Okay, God. You can't be an O to your blood if you don't know how to embody that thing. Because the O just, well, I go to the gym and I just could point out, he your old, look at him on the ceiling. That's another old, he your old back there. Because I just know the O's because of the embodiment. Understand that about yourself. Here's the thing though with you. Some of y'all get so egotistical though with your embodiment that you forget about the spiritual side of it. Being it. You want to get embodiment. Some of you that don't know about embodiment as it pertains to the spiritual side. You just wanna floss and be a knucklehead about the flossing. To get back on other people that's looking at you floss. No, it ain't about that. It's about you putting on this here suit for you, knowing this is a spiritual work behind it, knowing in your head that I'm playing this here role to win for me. Because I'm a fire. Because I'm a force to be reckoned with. You don't even see these other people out there because you understand your fire could burn that ass. You just staying up in here, staying focused on your focus. Some of you old worry about all that out there. Because you could be a little physical sometimes. I'm teaching you how to come on in here and embody that thing and only worry about how you feel. Like, yeah. It's me right here. You don't need no dap up. You just embody that thing. You just pull up and don't worry about it. Just as long as you didn't arrive in here. It ain't about them other people. But some of y'all get lost in the sauce with them old. They gotta let other people see so much. Just do it. They feel you. They looking. Trust me, they looking. Trust me, they feel you. They feel your fire. Because it's your superpower. When you learn that superpower, and you learn how to embody it spiritually and physically, water ain't nothing. Earth ain't nothing. Air ain't nothing. You'll be able to eat. Anytime you have one elemental force, you focus on your elemental force. The other three become easy peasy. For me, it was thought, air. Focusing on my mind because my mind wobbled before I began to be able to focus with it and bring peace to it, to the chaos. Now, water ain't nothing. Fire ain't nothing. Earth ain't nothing. Because it was some wobbly thoughts. Oh my God, it's so much. Bring peace to the thought. Y'all got that, O's? That's gonna always, but your fire gonna always in the beginning of your journey be your hang up, your ability to stay embodied by something. It's gonna always be your hang up. You're gonna always come out of the body for some crazy excuse until you master, until you become the king of that element. Thought for B's gonna always be your hang up. You're gonna be manifesting, B. You're gonna mess up a whole lot of stuff in your life. You're gonna be manifesting from the darkness, from low frequency for a long, long, long time because of them thoughts. There's going to be so many of them. You're going to be paying attention to bull crap because you're a master manifester. But you need to learn that when you get over here, you'll understand why. Oh, I just had to turn the dial and find the light. Oh, now that I know how to balance my thoughts, I know that I'm gonna blow your mind. That's why I was getting all those thoughts. Oh, I don't have to entertain every last one of them. I can let them flow through me, and I can find the thought that feels best for me. Oh, okay. Now emotions ain't nothing. Now the earth element ain't nothing. Not fire ain't nothing to you, B. Because you're the master of the thought world, the air. Y'all getting that? This is good. I had to learn it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who else? Who else? We did the bees. That was bees, the thought world. We did the O. That's them gods and Anunnaki, mastering that fire element, the embodiment of whatever it is you want, whatever it is you desire, whatever. Embody. You go to a party, you embody being there, being the life of the party. You embody. You don't have to be not major. You embody being a great dad. You embody being that wife. You embody the thing that you want to be good at, or the thing that you want to have fun with. Just embody it, be it. Stop talking about it and be about it, oh. You done knock your God up in here. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate the offering. So we did the O's, we did the B's. Is there a big difference between negative and positive? Oh yeah. The blood type connection horse shines more light on it. But generally, as far as diet is concerned, for my blood type connection meal plans, no. They both, all of the O, negative and positive, eat the same thing. B's, negative and positive, eat the same thing. But as far as personality, hell yeah. And interestingly enough, O's negatives and O positives don't really do good together. They always like bickering. They go at each other. And it's because of that. Like, right? The same bloodline, negative and positive. O negative, not being ugly, because they're necessary in the body of Christ. They can be the most narrow-minded people in the land. Be O positive can be like what would Jesus do? People pleaser with their fire, kind of like energy. Like, right? And so sometimes because of the negative and positive, they clash on that level. It's pertaining to like characteristics or personality of those particular people. Like, right? So some O's you can't tell them nothing. They're hard headed. They probably on the live right now. They probably was on the live right now, and then I said something that they didn't like, and they just left the live because you can't tell them nothing sometimes until they're really really ready to listen. Like, right? Yeah, y'all know that's true. You hit it right on the head. I know that's true. Like, I know because I know them. I gave light to a negative O. Look, that's us. Like, that's how I be sometimes. Look, over here on YouTube, they say yes, yeah, yeah. Or negative here, yep. See there, and ain't nothing wrong with that, because for the negative, there's a positive, and guess what? Together, we just embracing the totality of God. We gotta have that negative in a battery. You gotta have the negative and the positive spark, or you ain't gonna get no juice. Like, right? And that's okay. That's okay. So that's the difference. The difference in their personality, their drive. Them O's are real different for success, though. You can't if it ain't in their path of how they see life, you can't tell them nothing. And that's good because it keeps them structured and driven to success and achievement how they see it. I love that about them. I love that about them. But the beautiful thing in them and with growth and with growth in time and maturity, I would say, they begin to see themselves, and then they begin to make peace because they got to master that stiff head of themselves. Like, right? They begin to make peace and almost kind of like sit back and begin to listen. Like, okay. Okay. And if you pay attention on my website, there's a 30-day blood type connection challenge calendar. For 30 days, it challenges your blood type. That is a really good tool to get you out of being such a stiff-necked person, to flex yourself, negative O, to the positive N. And it challenges you to embrace certain parts of your life that you just think, nope, 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 because that is resistance now, O negative. So you do need to go on to the positive level just to see if you could do it. I ain't saying stay over there. Understand that positive, because love is understanding. And life is teaching you love for self and getting to know God. And God wants to know that side of yourself. So sometimes in life, life will kick your little fire ass in order to get you on a positive level so you can understand how to embrace that thing you don't want to embrace. Not to stop you from being your real, authentic, negative self, but so that you could experience God at that frequency, is all I'm saying. Wow, I asked a question for the first time and my life freeze up for a long time. Oh, sorry about that, babe. I'm sorry about that. It's gonna be, the replay is gonna be on YouTube if you want to check it out. All right. Any other questions? Okay, so we did O's, we did B's. A's up in here? A and AB? Y'all want to hear something? And then I guess we'll wrap it up. This was a cool live. This was a cool live. A's and AB's, you up in here? Where you at? Who's up in here? A. A. My A's. My A's. You ready? So the A bloodline. So the A bloodline, I really love these people. I really do. I love this live. Grateful master student. Yay. Yeah. So the A bloodline, y'all, I really like y'all. Just to say, I like all bloodlines, but I'm just saying, this is evident how I like y'all, because all of my friends, all of my best friends are A's. You know what I like the most about y'all? That y'all so organized and attention to detail. Oh my God. Some of y'all like OCDs and stuff like that. And I like that because y'all help me with that part of my life. Like, right? Nonetheless, your superpower really comes in with Mother Nature. Like, right? With this land, because you are from this here world, so to speak, from the earth, like, right? And so you resonate with Mother in the aspect of grounding, of getting your energy from her. That's why y'all vegans, y'all the closest bloodline to being a vegan. And so if I didn't know that about myself, and I just heard this lady tell me, hey, I'm an A bloodline, I represent challenge in, change in this behavior world, just like the world go through changes. A mother goes through changes as it pertains to seasons. Somebody was just asking about the weather. As it pertains to seasons, she goes through changes in her behavior. She purges and things like that, right? I will do all of my work. As it pertains to my magic work. I'll be around plants. I'll be putting my rituals and different things up in that darn soil. Like, I would literally probably write my spell work down, fold that thing up, and bury it for Mother to either for her to make it come to life or make it die and disintegrate based upon my intentions. I have spoons and forks out there so I could shovel up some mud. I will make sure on my altar I have me a little bit of dirt. I would have that water. I would have plants on my altar. I would have plants in my house. I would talk to them things. I would cast my cares or my intentions to them plants like it ain't nothing, because that's where my superpower lies at. I will be the most true talkingest person. I love you and you're my favorite. You're my favorite. You're my favorite. You're my favorite. Hey, I was thinking about da 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 da. I feel like da da da. And oh da 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 to the energy of this world, because that's what you're greatly connected to. And Mother will take all of your cares and she will allow you to see in this realm that she got your back. Y'all have the green thumbs. Y'all the farmers. You ever seen how neat the farm be? That'd be an A. That'd be an A. That's too boring for an O to do. Too organized for a B to do. That'd be an A on the farms. So when you outside, you take advantage of that. You take advantage of that and you use your creative juices, because that's your element, the earth. I have so much bones and stuff buried in my yard if I was an A. And I just found out from this lady that that's where my superpower lies at. It's the behavior and the change. What could I change? I'll be thinking about stuff that I could change. Mama, talking about Mother Nature. I want to change just about Larry. Here, Mama. And I'll bury that thing there in that soil. Let this grow. Let this seed grow into Larry. Let this seed grow into me. Let Mama, could you make this fruitful and multiply it, Mama? That's how you do that there. Because that's your powerful force. That's for the A's. I would also be eating from her too. I would definitely be eating from her because you are the vegans of this world. And so I will make sure that I taste of her deliciousness. So I and my mother, the earth realm, the earth element, if I was a blood type A, that I stem from, that I'm closest to than all other bloodlines, I make sure that I'm eating the freshest of fresh. Like I would literally chew into her raw onion. I would chew into her raw garlic. I would chew into her raw fruits, her raw vegetables that are in alignment for my blood type. I'll be chewing probably while I'm telling her, hey, Mom, I'm about to bury this inside of you. Could you make this here grow next? Because that's your superpower. Use your superpower force first before you go manipulating other energies. Go with you. Find out you first. Okay? Last but not least, AB. AB. Is there one here? Is there one here? Because AB is only 4%. AB is the Christ conscious one. Is there AB here? Let me see. Anybody AB out there? Probably not. Probably one. None. See, these are 4 in between. You see how we hear crickets chirping all of a sudden? Because this is a Christ conscious one. You know where he or she at? Out there saving the world. Taking on somebody else's problem, ain't paying attention to theirs at all. Very, very emotional people. Very, 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 very emotional. Hence, water is their element. AB is water. So what would Jesus do, people? Bless their heart. Bless their heart. Now, you see this? I don't have none on YouTube. I don't have one on God is just be healthy page. And I don't have none over here on God is just be page. Because they're out there trying to save the world. AB, if you are to see this here video on YouTube one day, take time for yourself first and foremost. You're not here to be all things to all people. Your element is water. And you know that because you stay in your emotions. And so for you, your superpower, I would say, go by the water. Be by the water. Be water, my friend. Flow. Make sure that you are in the path of least resistance. So for AB, I will be doing my work in the shower. I'll be doing my work by listening to water sounds. I'll be doing my work while the faucet's running. Dishwasher, the washing machine, whatever I got, I have water in my ear while I do my work, while I envision what I want my life to be. I'll be water, my friend. I'll take baths. I'll look at that drain when I'm taking the bath, if I'm getting out the tub, I'll look at that drain and I'll be looking at that drain like it's purifying me from all of that weight that I picked up throughout the day. That is purifying me. Now I'm made whole. Like, right? When I want to do some work and attain the things that I want, I'd stand underneath that shower and I'll imagine those things sprinkling on me, on my body, because I'm in tune with my elemental force, which is water. I would stay hydrated because I understand my elemental force is water and I'm 80% water. And if I get in alignment with my elemental force, me being 80% water and my force being water, I am becoming more like the water. And it's going to help soothe me in my life. And I will put some rituals in a Ziploc bag. Here go an extra bonus for you because you really need this the most. I'm going to put some rituals that I wrote down with my pure intentions in a Ziploc bag with some water. And I'm going to freeze them if I want them to stick. And I want that spell work to be hard and firm and last for a long time. I'm going to use my thought to harden the water and make the water become a solid ice. And I'll tuck that sucker away in my freezer so that bond, that ritual won't be broken because I use my water with it. I cast my spell in that water surge me and watch everything that you touch. So for every element, every elemental force, use your superpower. Going back to the O's one more time. Use fire. Burn the intent that you want. Use your candle. Burn it with a candle. Be careful. Be in the area where you can put the fire out easily. But use your fire oil. Use that soil in that ground egg. Bees, use that thought world. You don't need all of that. They could give you a pen and piece of paper. You just write your intentions on a piece of paper, or you could just think it up. And finally, AB, use that water and manipulate the energy. You are the elements. You are these elements, the 4 elements, the 4 bloodlines. All right. Water has memory, it sure does, and it'll hold on to that thing. How does the blood type coincide with astrology? Bloodline is within, as within, so without. They're both pretty much saying the same kind of like thing, because you know in astrology they have the different personalities and different things like that. Like, oh, you must be an Aries, or because you know stubborn or whatever, like the Taurus and all of this and that and the third. But that's like the path that you chose to come forth, the season, like right, the time of your coming. Bloodline to me, being that I studied astrology and bloodlines to me is more personal because this is in your blood, this is in your avatar. Yeah, you made that path, so you will have those traits, but your bloodline tells you so much more, and you carrying this with you. Like, right? You're not grouped off just from a cluster of soul ties or soul mates that came on the same cycle or the same way or path, the same portal that you came through. It's a difference to me from my research, my knowing, and my reading on the people. Girl, we love you. Yeah, but so it coincides in this, in the same sense that it tells you about the group of those personality people, and then it coincides with the group of these blood type people. But I know that the blood type people that are grouped are really the same. Sometimes that horoscope stuff be different, and it depends. And it depends the difference too, because some of these people that came through this here portal, the ones that came through this here portal that's supposed to be alike as far as astrology is concerned, they had different environments. Like, right? You know, some of them, you know, lived here, some of them lived there, some of them had a mom, some of them didn't have a mom, like, right? And so their personality changed and formed because of those different things. Bloodline, or you could go wherever you want to go with the bloodline. Your body structure in the inside ain't about to change, like, right? You ain't going all of a sudden, oh, I'm a blood like type B, but because I was born in Africa, I don't have the diverse meal plan no more. I'm not to grow your mind no more because I'm in Africa. No, yeah, you are. You see what I'm saying? So it carries more weight. All right. Anything else? Anything else? I sent you a DM earlier. I was looking at the DMs all of the while. All of the while, and I didn't get it. Let me check one more time. You sent it on Gotta Just Be page. I don't see no DM up in here. I don't see none, babe. I hope you ain't sending it to the people that's acting like they me on TikTok. But I don't see no other DM. Let's see. That's people ordering stuff. Message. Oh, wait. Hold up. Oh, they got something over here. Wait a minute. I see something over here. Oh, okay. I see somebody saw me in math class. Like, Lord, you going way back. I don't remember when I was in math class. See, when I go in these EVMs, they got husbands and wives and stuff a bit. Somebody telling me they remember me from math class. Like, oh, math. Oh, okay. I see a DM now. Okay. My website is saltoftheearthhub@gmail.com. Yeah. So we can link up there. We can find out, more information there. So it's saltoftheearthhub@gmail.com. And we can go from there as it pertains to your question. Let me see. Wait, I got 4 more requests up in here. 4 more message requests. Okay. See there? There we go. I need to see you. No. See, there go the husbands and stuff up in here. That's why I try to stay out there. The DMs is kind of chaotic. But yeah, as it pertains to that one person that sent me a message to reach out to me, reach out on my website, email address, which is saltoftheearthhub@gmail.com, and let me know the more in detailed information about that particular event, and we'll move forward. I appreciate this so much. Good. Y'all got everything y'all needed. It would only allow me one message. Okay, yeah, that's why you go to my Gmail instead, and we could go back to back, and I can find out and look at my calendar, and we'll go from there to see if I'm available on that date. I got a retreat coming up for those of you who don't know in Sedona, September 6th through 9th. It's for women only. All women's retreat is gonna be in Sedona, Arizona. It's gonna be highly beneficial food, massages, nature walks, blood type A's. You're welcome. We're gonna be in your land, baby. We're gonna be in your land with some rich soil, highly elevated frequency, about 4,000 foot elevation. And just being around nature really clears your mind and connects you and grounds you to be with mother. It's for women only. It's from September 6th through the 9th. I do 2 a year. So I want to welcome you, or rather yet invite you there. We're going to go hiking. We're going to be eating. We're going to be doing sound bowl healing the little child, nature walks, good food, good vibe, good energy. Come. Y'all welcome. Let's see. Always wanted to go to Arizona. Yeah, check it out. Oh, wow. That's right before my birthday. Yeah. It's available on my website. The link is in my bio, souloftheearthpub.org. Only for women. It's for women only. Women only. Yeah, it'll be perfect time. I was just thinking about going September. Yeah, that's your birthday too? Oh, y'all got a lot of September people up in here. So nonetheless, that was tarot. Before I go, I'm about to do a poll. Before I go, because I gotta go to the post office and send out these orders before. Did I flip my cards? Oh, let me tell you this here too. Let me tell you this here before I pull this card. I'm gonna do a card pull for us energetically where we were today. Thank you, Interbeing, for being here. I appreciate you. One last thing I want to tell you about tarot cards. I keep my cards in the up position. When you first begin, or if you always want to keep them in an up position, you can. Because for you in the beginning, learning tarot, and some cards are up and some cards down, now you got to learn the reversal of what that card is. But for me, I like flow. I like structure. I like ordering my cards. So I intentionally keep all of my cards up so I don't do no reversal. So spirit or my inner being tell me what is. None of that reverse, uno, backdrop, the cow jump over the moon 2 times, flicker stuff. None of that. It's telling me what it is. This is what it is. What it is, yo. What's up? Okay? So, Interbeing. Interbeing, thank you. Interbeing, I know you here. I feel you. I appreciate you. I love you so much right here. Thank you, Interbeing. One card. You already know. You already know, Interbeing, and I love you for your knowing. I love you for your attention to detail. One card to represent us today collectively. Who's in this room? What did they come here for? What is the alignment of these souls? Tell me, Interbeing. Show me, Interbeing. Show me, Interbeing. Oh, thank you so much, Interbeing. Thank you so much, Interbeing. One moment. Thank you so much, Interbeing. Thank you for showing me. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And so here we go. On YouTube, TikTok, God is just be healthy. You see what this is, right? We talked about this. Here. This here is the behavior world. This is the behavior world as it pertains to the pinnacles. What bloodline is this? What bloodline is this? What bloodline is this? Anybody? This is bloodline A. This you, blood type A. And so we're at the 9. We're at the 9 of Pentacles right here. 9 of Pentacles. And that lets us know that we're close to harvest. So this is the behavior world. So everybody on this live right here, what they have in common, based upon what I asked my inner being, is what these people have in common. What's the commonality here? These people are all on a journey close to harvest of change in their behavior world. Change as it pertains to mastering the behavior world, right? That's what you have in common. There's no coincidences here. There's nothing that's just happening here. All that's happening here is perfectly orchestrated by source. This here is the truth for everybody that's here on this live. You have in common that you're close to harvest for your change. And that's a beautiful place to be. And so spirit wants you to recognize that where you are energetically, where we are energetically. So that means you've been doing some changes. That means you ain't sitting up there just being a victim no more. And so for you, I say congratulations, embracing change in your life. Because some people still on the victim mindset. You're embracing change to allow it for flow. The 10 would be a high peak of success in that level of behavior change, right? Then we get to the mastery levels of the change. And so that now you're able to like shape shift, like, right? Now you be able to just, oh, okay, it requires me to do this. Okay, it requires me to change this. Okay. Now you're flexible. Now you're flowing. So I want to say congratulations to you. You're close to harvest in the behavior world of the things that you want to change in your life. I say congratulations, job well done. That's what Spirit is saying right now for the collective. I'm so happy. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm listening to. Congratulations to us. And that goes in to show with these questions that y'all asking about tarot. Some of you all not familiar with it, but you open, like, what I gotta do? How you clear it? Should somebody give me the cards? Well, you pay attention. Who you go to? Oh, I wasn't trusting. You change it. Back in the day, some of y'all probably was like, no, this is the devil. This is blasphemy against the Holy Ghost. Look at you growing up right before my eyes, right? I'm so proud of every last one of you. Thank y'all for joining my live. Thank y'all for being here. I'm about to go catch this post office. Let us pray and get up out of here. Thank y'all for the offering. Thank you so much. By the end of this week, y'all, I'm going to have my other table, and I ain't going to have to put my laptop way over there. Thank y'all for the offering y'all gave me, so I was able to buy my little table, my little standing table. I'm going to show it to y'all. It's coming sometime this week. I ordered it with the Cash App money that y'all helped me with when I was doing the 7-day chakra 7 chakra pools of energy stuff last week. And I'm so thankful. I'm so excited. Oh, and don't y'all forget, I made these, what are you radiating magnets on my website. What are you radiating magnets? They're really, really helpful. It's a visual tool to show where you are energetically as it pertains to your expression of life. And your expression of life kind of like shows your negative spiral, your negative emotions, or your positive. And when you look at yourself and see a negative emotion that you having in that moment, it reminds you, hey, you're over here and you're getting old stuff. You manifesting, but you manifesting that stuff you don't want. So you got to pick something over here. What do I need to do to get over here? Think more optimistic about life. Get excited about something. Get out of there. Whatever you do, you got to get up out of there. So these magnets, I think I put it for like $6. They $6. You can put it on your refrigerator, in your office, on your cubicle. So wherever you get stressed at or wherever you look at often, you can look at that place and assess yourself. This is what consciousness is about, y'all. It's about conscious of your beingness. What are you being? What are you radiating? You got to know that. You got to check in with yourself with that. All right, let us pray and get up out of here. You're welcome, babe. That is brilliant. Yeah, I know. Bless you too, Robert. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. One last time. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Intervene. Infinite intelligence, God, source. Thank you for all of the witchy witches that came through today, all of the seers, all of the ones that are able to see in their Akashic records, the Lamb Book of Life. I see them seeing already. All of the tarot readers, the knowers, the intuitive ones, all different bloodlines, all of the elemental forces. May the force continue to be with them. On this day, I am thankful. I feel thankful and I feel so excited for what is to come and what is happening right now in their life. I trust, intervene, that they're fine-tuning their discernment of energy, of my energy, of their energy, of energies within their simulated environment. I'm thankful that they are learning how to be wiser, learning how to be still and know that I'm God. And within that stillness, they are feeling still. They're still feeling their emotions, their energy, emotion. They're still attuned to their senses and their heightened sense of their sixth sense. Intervene. Thank you for opening up their eye. So now, since their eye be single, their whole body now is full of light. Intervene. Thank you for decalcifying their pineal gland so they could see in worlds, in other portals, in other realms, in other dimensions, in their Akashic records, in their Lamb Book of Life. so they can see first themselves, the God within themselves. And once God sees itself face to face, it could live. It could live and it could bless everybody else in their simulated environment. Send them back to the light, inner being. Show them where the light is within their body. Therefore, if their eye be single, their whole body shall be full of light. I bless them with all of the forces in this realm, with fire, with earth, with air, with water. I bless them. I conjure up all of the energies from the north, the south, the east, and the west to guide them, to protect them, to edify the church. I lift them up with all of the forces that if they be lifted up, they have the power to draw all things to them within their manifestation practices, within the thought realm, within this mother, within the water, within the fire, with every tool that they use. I support them. If the tool is used for the greater good of the all, I send the energy, the power that is invested in me to support them in every desire of their ascension. And it shall be. And it shall be. I bless you. 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 And you can't take it back. You can't send it back to the sender. I bless you. I bless you. I bless you. I bless you. And there's nothing you can do about it. I bless you. I bless you. I bless you. Type in a comment. I am a seer. I am a seer. Own that thing. Own that thing. I call up on the fire. I call up on the water. I call up on the earth. I call up on the air. Take over the spell work that they're working right now as they type, I am a seer, I am a seer, I am a seer. Edify it, magnify it, so that they can truly see all there is to see. I am a seer. I am a seer, I'm a seer, I'm a seer. You got to own it. You got to know this. I am a seer. I am a seer, I am a seer, I am a seer, I'm a seer. And so shall it be. This video was from my heart to yours. Y'all be blessed. Okay, bye. Woo. That was beautiful. Yeah, pinnacles. All right, bye. Bye, guys.